Yeah, what up, guys? Your boy Amaju Cedric, the Amazizi, the Vis-a-Vis, the Kingpin, the Ashalama Papa One of Warrior Kingdom. This is a video request, actually. I'd say follower wants me to talk about the signs that you are a weak man in a relationship. Signs that you are a weak man in a relationship. It's money, yeah, and you can hear the chicken crawl, but it's just ignore and focus on me, all right? Me. So my sign number one, sign that you are a weak man in a relationship. Sign number one would be you are the type of guy that likes to argue. You really want to argue in a relationship, scream on the top of your lungs just to get a point across. You want to indulge in some disputation and have this heated conversation and shout and scream to the point where you could alert your neighbors that something is going on in your apartment. Those are signs that you are a weak guy in a relationship. Guys, the best way to win an argument is to walk away. You always want to walk away. The only time I would argue with a chick is probably when I want her to leave. It's my place, so and we're having this the whole energy, the vibe is wrong, and I'm like, kindly tell her to leave, and then we have all this I'm not going anywhere kind of thing. But if it's elsewhere, probably in public or in a place, I just exit the premises. I just leave. That's the best way to win an argument. You don't want to stay in there and try to hold your grounds, and you cannot win a woman over heated conversation. So you want to walk away. That's the best thing to do. So my number next would be you are the type that always want to get emotional, cry, and you feel vulnerable in front of your woman. You're comfortable doing that. Guys, life can happen. You can just lose your job today, or you can lose someone, a loved one. Something can just happen. So it's not enough for you to be vulnerable in front of a woman. You want to just literally stay crying in front of your woman. That's not what you want to do. It puts you in a weaker position. It portrays you as a weak man in a relationship. You always want to be stoic in nature, practice or imbibe the culture of stoicism. That's what you want to do. Make it look like you got this, you figured it out. You can go elsewhere and cry in your own quiet time, reflection when you reflect, but you always want to put on that persona, like you have that confidence and never show no weakness, all right? Because trust me, yeah, women would say, okay, you can tell me anything, I can be the shoulder to cry on and whatnot, but trust me, women will admire strength, like compared to you being emotional. Women are drawn to strength, so you don't want to be emotional in front of your woman and make it look like you're confused, you're down, you're sad, you're blue. No, yeah, you can have some conversations and be romantic and be select the things that you can easily be vulnerable with, but not that deep, guys, not that deep. You don't want to be emotional in front of your woman. You don't want to cry, but especially cry in front of your woman. That's a red flag. It's a sign that you're a weak guy in a relationship. My number next would be that you have insecurity problems or insecurity issues. This one right here, it's the most annoying and irritating attribute or irritating quality that any guy can have. It irritates all women when you can put yourself together. You're always you're just fidgeting and shaking like a jellyfish anytime your girl is talking to someone on the phone, or you don't know her whereabouts. You just want to call her for the two missed calls, or like, where are you? What noise am I hearing at the background? Yada yada yada. Nah, you don't do that. You always want to act like you got this. You always want to act like you got this. You always want to exude confidence. Women are drawn to confidence, not you acting like your level of insecurity is just off the hook. It's something that will put you in a weaker position. It makes you come off as a weak man. You don't want to check her phone. You don't want to investigate. You don't want to snoop around or know what she's about. Just let things be. So long she's doing the things that she's supposed to do for you in a relationship, let things be. Whatever thing that she has going on is left for her. You should put it, understand that you are as important as she is in the relationship. So if, as a matter of fact, you run the relationship is yours. Men, we have the tendency to run the relationship, while women have the tendency to run the sexual part. So you run this relationship. If you see anything that you don't like or you're suspecting anything, you just want to check her like, look, I don't want to see this again. I don't like it. Whenever you're around me, don't do this, or don't put me in this position. I don't like it. Don't make me call you, and you need to tell me. That's you taking the lead role. But when you want to yab and quarrel, I'm like, who's there? Who are you talking to? Why did you come? No. It's crazy. Don't do that. All right. You always want to act calmly. Don't do that. So my number next would be jealousy. Jealousy is a little bit closer to insecurities, but jealousy is something else. Right? It's immature. It's vile. It's not something that anyone wants to have to deal with every day. So my guys, I would advise you do not, act like you're jealous. If my girl would do anything that would make me feel jealous, you know what I do to her. So long as I have a good bowler, long bowler, I just pin her to the floor and bend her over. Yes, that's the way I address the jealousy issue. There's no point in me saying it verbally or acting like, no, just, I dick her down. Yeah, that's just the best way to handle that kind of situation. You never say anything about it. You don't speak about it, but you just want to let your bowler do the work for you. Yeah, that's it. So for my number next would be, which is the most annoying one of them all, which is it's vile, it's asinine for you to want to put your hands on a woman. Guys, I don't know how best to stretch this, but never, ever, ever, ever you raise your hand or lay your hands on a woman. It's the most weakest and dumbest thing you could ever do as a man. You want to walk away when a girl is disrespecting you to the point where you feel like the only thing you need to do is put your hands on her. That is a sign that you need to, put an end to everything. That is the sign that you need to put an end to everything, at least for the time being. You want to stand firm and put an end to that relationship for the time being. Walk away, go away from such person. They're not worth it. It's really a disgusting thing to see. You see men online, putting their hands on a woman, going physical with a woman. That's like you're the most weakest man on planet Earth if you do that. Never ever you put your hands on a woman. Never do that. It's asinine. Like I said, it's vile. It's despicable. It's not something we want to see. All right. Never put your hands on a woman. Always walk away. If you're in a toxic situation, or she's displaying, this form of toxicity, what you want to do is walk away, put an end to the relationship. Like, if she's disrespecting you on a regular basis, that's like a sign that she's telling you she's tired of this relationship. She wants you to summon the courage to walk away, and that's what you should do. All right. Never put your hands on a woman. See you on my next video. Rah.